The same day that you have the idea for the movie you're going to go make, your marketing campaign begins. You are starting the Instagram, you are starting the TikTok, you are starting the email newsletter. And it's sort of like a little bit of everything. Now it's a little bit of energy and effort into a lot of different things. And you're probably going to want help. You're probably going to want a team. And I wish I had a tool or product I could sell you that would do this. I don't. But maybe you have friends who will help you with this. You're going to start marketing today. And you're going to start sharing your process. In lieu of trying to figure out what to post, simply document. Document your process, your internal thoughts. Document yourself waking up at 2 a.m. to write those 5 pages. Document when you pitch your mom the idea. Document when you first, finish the script and when you start location scouting. I would also go so far as to say that you should have an ancillary piece of material or a show or a concept that is working in tandem with the movie itself. You're basically building an ecosystem. Think of Disney. Disney has their movies, but they also have their merch and the parks, and they have TV and they have events. That's how they stay alive. Their movies don't make them all their money. The parks make, I believe, more money for them than the movies. So that's kind of how I see all my stuff. When I'm doing my filmettes on my channel, which you can go watch, there's live events around those. Eventually, there's going to be merch around those. There's smaller little Instagram reels that go on Instagram and TikTok. And some of those things get millions of views and they drive traffic towards that. So that comes to your marketing when you're done with the movie. But I'll use an example. For 31 Candles, the movie that just came out in AMC theaters, had I gone back and redid it, the day I started writing that script, I would have produced a podcast where I interview people who had bar mitzvahs later in life. You're basically trying to build your audience, build your community. Even if you build 1,000 people, that's 1,000 people who are ready to watch your film when it's done. And that's going to be huge. Starting there, the day you have your idea, you are thinking about your marketing and you're building your audience.